Hey, hi everyone. My name is Sumit and I welcome you all to the Civils Club. So as you know that UPSC Prelims is coming very near and I have been often getting such kind of messages from the students that sir we have performed very badly in the test, right? Should I give this exam or not, right? And all sorts of basically you can say fear and panic is there, right? And as a result what happens is that even if you are going to get selected because of this fear and last moment you can say rush, you will not get selected, right? So based on my experience, right, of cracking the prelims and also giving the IFOS mains, right, I can definitely tell you that there are certain very vital and very big differences between the so called test series which generally you give, right, and UPSC. And why is it so that people who are not able to score very good marks, sometimes they score very good in UPSC, as well as there is a vice versa when people who are scoring very good in test series they fail in the UPSC exam, right? So I am going to discuss with you the difference between what is actually the UPSC paper is demanding, and generally you will find that you are giving the test and what is the experience there, right? So let us just discuss this and then you yourself will feel a lot of confidence, right? So see, the number one point is that UPSC never focuses a lot on question, right? It always focuses more on options. UPSC is a game of option, right? The right answer is there in front of you, and purposefully in most of the cases UPSC will show you some light that reach the answer, right? Whereas the test series which we all give, they focus more on questions, right? The number one difference it is, सबसे बड़ा ये difference होता है options versus questions. आप कभी भी notice करना, you will rarely find a very good test series in market which is based upon options, right? जितनी भी अच्छी टेस्ट सीरीज जो भी फेमस हैं, राइट, यू विल फाइंड वो उनके क्वेश्चन टफ होते हैं, बट यू विल रेयरली फाइंड द ऑप्शंस आर played with, right? You will find generally UPSC में multiple options होंगे, 1 2 4, 4 only, 1 2 3, right? Whereas in the coachings you all give 1 2, both none, right? And this is the least asked in the UPSC exam. आप सारे ऑप्शंस उठा के, आप सारे पेपर उठा के देख लो, सारे क्वेश्चंस देख लो, यू विल फाइंड दैट 1 2 बोथ नन वाला ऑप्शन सबसे कम होता है. हार्डली इन 7 to 8 क्वेश्चन यू विल फाइंड, ठीक है? एंड इन टेस्ट सीरीज यू विल फाइंड दिस इज द मैक्सिमम आस्क्ड, राइट? ठीक है, और 3 स्टेटमेंट्स दे विल आस्क यू, बट इन UPSC यू विल फाइंड 7 स्टेटमेंट, 6 स्टेटमेंट, बिकॉज दे आर चेकिंग योर कॉम्प्रिहेंडिंग स्किल्स. They are also checking whether you are able to, you can say, solve that entire paper on time, ठीक है? एंड जबकि इन कोचिंग्स दे आर जस्ट चेकिंग योर प्योर रैंडम फैक्ट वाली नॉलेज, एंड एज अ रिजल्ट क्या होता है, यू गेट डिमोटिवेटेड. सेकेंड एंड द मोस्ट यू विल फाइंड important thing जो और डिफरेंस में आता है is that UPSC is based on a calm mind. It wants such people who have a very calm mind, who can solve through logic and not merely you can say see the facts and panic, right? For example, अगर आप, मैं आपको एक बहुत अच्छा एग्जाम्पल दिखाता हूँ. जस्ट लुक एट दिस क्वेश्चन, right? This question was asked in 2020 or 2021 UPSC main prelims exam. If you just see this question, this was asking about the Chaursat Yogini temple, right? And यहाँ nobody knew about this, trust me on this. But if you read the answer, you will see that second statement is absurd, that it is the only circular temple built in India. ठीक है, चलो ये भी नहीं पता, just look at the options. If you just eliminate second, you are about to reach to third, right? This is what UPSC is. Question tough था, but option देगा. Option made this question very much doable. And if you would have been able to solve this question, definitely you would have got +2 marks. समझ रहे? So what my point is that UPSC wants you to solve those questions, right? Whereas in test series में वो नहीं होता. It doesn't want you to solve those questions. तभी तो मार्केट में बिकेगी, देखो यार मेरे विजन में सिर्फ 60 मार्क्स आए हैं, कितनी टफ टेस्ट सीरीज है, या मेरे जो भी XYZ टेस्ट सीरीज है, समझ लो? तो ये चीज़ इज़ द मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टेंट विच यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड, राइट? ठीक है, इट वॉन्ट्स यू एंड इट डजेंट वॉन्ट यू, ठीक है? नेक्स्ट एंड द वेरी मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग जो आपको यहाँ समझना है इज द इम्पॉर्टेंस ऑफ PYQs. PYQs क्यों इंपॉर्टेंट है? बिकॉज एक्चुअली में क्या किस टाइप के क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं, राइट, वो इम्पॉर्टेंट आपको जानना ज़रूरी है, rather than merely you are going for the unnecessary questions, जिसकी वजह से क्या हो रहा है, अगेन that fear, that panic, अरे मुझे तो ये भी नहीं आता, अरे मुझे तो ये भी नहीं आता, क्योंकि you are focusing on the question. कभी आप ऐसे तो पूछ ही नहीं रहे कि यार चलो अगर ये क्वेश्चन आ गया नहीं आता, बट यार ऑप्शन तो यूपीएससी ऐसे सेट करेगा ना यार कि भाई कुछ तो हिंट देगा, राइट. दैट इज़ वाई अगर थोड़ी भी नॉलेज होगी, ठीक है, यू विल बी एबल टू सॉल्व दिस. So please understand the importance of solving the previous year question, having a calm mind and logical thinking as compared to some kind of random facts and you are trying to create unnecessary panic, right? तो please focus on this. Then एक और बहुत ज़्यादा ये देखा जाता है, ठीक है, जनरली ये ट्रेंड है पीपल में, सारे अटेम्प्ट कर दो, सारे अटेम्प्ट कर दो, राइट. दिस इज व्हाट टेस्ट सीरीज टीचेस अस, अटेम्प्ट ऑल, अटेम्प्ट मैक्सिमम, without having a proper knowledge, without having a proper explanation to this. And as a result, what do? We do what is called as gambling. इसको कहते हैं जुआ खेलना, right? You're just trying to put something on the line and just expecting कि यार चलो आज मेरा भी नंबर आ जाएगा, ठीक है. What if it doesn't come? ठीक है, you are gone. Your entire 1 year of hard work just goes into vain. ठीक है, तो प्लीज़ रिमेंबर दिस, इट इज़ नेवर अ गेम ऑफ अटेम्प्ट ऑल. Attempt what you know, attempt what your logic says. Why are you going for attempt all philosophy? ठीक है, focus on correct all. Correct all पे आपका ध्यान होना चाहिए, right? ठीक है, this is what it is, and I'll tell you from my experience, right? So I had attempts remaining in this exam, and before that I had joined the coaching field, right? I had entered into this teaching. So I had a couple of attempts remaining, and last year I had just 1 month, right? I was taking classes, and I just went into the exam 1 month before that. I had decided that else I'll be overaged, so I just studied for 1 month, and in 1 month I focused specifically on the last 5 6 years 7 years previous year papers, right, and tried to solve them, tried to make some notes out of them. I had made my notes which I am discussing with you before that also, just revised them, and I just went to the exam. Trust me, I just said one thing to myself, that I had nothing to lose. I will just solve what I know and what my logic says, and on basis of this I was hardly able to solve 72 to 73 questions, right, and easily I got not only the prelims call, not only the UPSC mains call, but also the IFOS call also, right now the marks are not out, but I am expecting कि यार वो अच्छा स्कोर रहा होगा तभी तो IFOS का भी कॉल आया, नहीं तो नहीं आता, समझो, ठीक है. तो दिस इज़ व्हाट वाज. Whereas when I came outside the paper, there were people who were like कि अरे यार उनके तो 90 अटेम्प्ट कर दिए, 94 अटेम्प्ट कर दिए, and I was like, dude, I have just attempted 70 odd questions, मेरा तो नहीं होगा, ठीक है. बट आई न्यू दैट ऐसा तो नहीं है ना यार, ठीक है. यूपीएससी का तो मुझे पता है ना यार कि क्या पूछना चाह रहा है, कैसे है, ठीक है, बस हो गया यार, ठीक है. एंड दैट इज़ वाई यू विल सी 1 month प्रिपरेशन करके भी कुछ लोग का हो जाता है, जबकि 1 full year प्रिपरेशन करके भी वी ऑल पैनिक इन द एग्जाम, एंड एज अ रिजल्ट व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट यू आर नॉट एबल टू सॉल्व क्वेश्चंस, राइट. सो द पॉइंट आई वांट टू टेल यू इज दैट UPSC is different. There is a reason UPSC is different, and I have called UPSC as ultimate player in selecting candidates. UPSC, ultimate player in selecting candidates, right? And which we all from the coaching field cannot match up to, right? So please be calm, please be composed. The best thing will happen if you remain calm. I hope this video was helpful, and I'll come up with many more such videos. This is me, Sumit, signing off. Bye bye.